The American soldier hid his rifle with his jacket. Then he put a helmet on it, as if it was a human being. After this, he made a small hole in the wall and put a telescope there. He held the dummy and lifted it a little, so that the enemy would think that there was a man. He hoped that the enemy would shoot and his location would be known, but he did not know that the person in front of him was much smarter than him. The enemy did not shoot. Now he started looking here and there. Meanwhile, he made a small mistake. The dummy's helmet fell down. He was hiding behind the wall, and now as soon as he raises his head, the enemy will not let this opportunity go. His walkie-talkie was also broken. Now he could not talk to anyone. Then his eyes fell on a radio. He picked up a piece of wood from the ground and took out an iron wire from the wall and tied it to the wood. This made a small hook, but as soon as he threw the hook, it could not reach the radio kept 7 to 8 meters away. Then a strong wind blew and dust started flying. The soldier thought this was the chance. He prepared himself and started running. The hidden enemy was watching him continuously. He somehow managed to run and reached his companion. He quickly picked up the radio and limped back towards the wall. The enemy saw him and fired a bullet. The bullet hit a part of the wall. He then took out the radio from his bag, but it turned out to be faulty. His old injury had reopened due to running, and there was a lot of bleeding. The soldier tied his thigh tightly with his belt so that the blood could stop. Then he prepared to take out the bullet with a knife. The bullet was stuck in the thigh bone, but he had to take out the bullet or else it could get infected. After suffering a lot of pain, he finally took out the bullet. Then he took out a bottle to drink water, but there was no water in it. Now he started thinking from which direction the bullet had come. He guessed that the bullet had fired from an angle of about 60 degrees and from a distance of 1,500 meters. The distance was known, but the exact location of the enemy was not known. He started making a map on the ground. Then some sound came on the radio. He immediately sat down wearing earphones and gave all the information to the person in front. The person in front said, "Fire the signal gun." But as soon as he raised the gun, his hand stopped. He understood that the person speaking on the radio was the enemy. This was the same sniper who had killed the American team in the same way earlier. He realized that along with the sniper's voice, the sound of metal clashing was also coming in the radio. He kept him engaged in conversation and started looking through the binoculars. He was convinced that the sniper was hiding in a garbage heap, but there was another big problem. He did not have a sniper gun. Then his injured companion regained consciousness. He could not say anything, but indicated from the reflection of the mirror that he was still alive. He pointed towards the garbage. This was the exact location of the enemy. Now his companion started keeping an eye on the enemy through the mirror. The soldier kept talking to the sniper on the radio to divert his attention. Meanwhile, his companion started crawling towards the sniper gun lying nearby. Then a strong storm came. Dust started flying all around. The enemy could not see anything. The companion reached the gun, but just as he was about to fire, the wind stopped and the dust cleared. He quickly opened fire. In response, the enemy also fired and he was shot in the shoulder. He started crawling back towards the wall in pain. The soldier ran to save him, but by the time he reached, he was dead. Now the soldier understood that if he wanted to stay alive, he would have to kill this enemy. He again made a hook with wood and rope so that he could reach the gun. After a lot of efforts, he reached the gun. There was only one bullet left in the gun. Now he had only one chance. He chose a right place and sat there. Again, the wind started blowing fast and the enemy stopped seeing properly. As soon as the enemy fired a bullet, he also fired at the same moment. The bullet hit the exact spot and the enemy was killed. The American soldier had now won this war.